Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video by yours truly. They finally have disclosed the details of the Feixiao signature hunt path light cone, and I want to review it briefly with you guys and explain the value of it, which, going off the top of my head, I pretty much know every single signature light cone in the game for the DPSs. I mean, pretty much any character. This is the most broken light cone in the game for the character you're supposed to use it on. It's not flexible, but it's one of those, I want to say it's one of those instances where Feixiao is an expensive unit already as is, right? If you really want to bring out her full value, you need fucking 4 limited banner characters, Topaz, Robin, and Aventurine. She's also expensive in the light cone department. Her light cone is so goddamn strong that just not using it is kind of, it's like a sting in the heart. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. You'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so first of all,
But she thick. I'm in my bed. Them thighs. Thick thighs save lives.
the base stats look really good. 635. Now there's some light cones that are actually, I think they have higher. Wait, is there higher? You know what? I might be capping on that. Let me take a gander real quick. Okay, you know what? Never mind, guys. Acheron's light cone has a base attack of 635, and then Robin's light cone. And I don't think I saw any other light cones. And comment down below if I'm capping in the game with a base attack of 635, which means this has a very high base attack amount. 463 defense is also very fucking impressive. This is going to make her quite resilient. And the HP is pretty trash. Who cares though? But this are already off to a good start. Now coming down here, increase the wearer's crit rate by 15% for free. No strings attached. You just get it as a stat boost. What's cool about this is this extra 15% crit rate will allow you to wear a crit damage body on your Feixiao as opposed to rocking a crit rate, significantly boosting damage of her attacks and stuff. But the real kicker here is this neck. This shit here is ridiculous. When the wearer launches a follow-up attack, which she can do when you pop her skill will attack and then follow up. And then when somebody else attacks, she'll follow up again. So it's 2 follow-ups instantly, right? You're gonna proc this shit, no problem. Each stack of this is going to enable the ultimate damage dealt by the wearer to ignore 27% of the target's defense. Her ultimate gets a whopping 54% defense ignore with this light cone. Fellas, nothing else in the game is more broken than that. That is wild. That is a wild stat. And here's the thing, every light cone generally puts something on it that'll kind of make it annoying. This one says when the wearer's turn ends, right? So after you're done doing your ultimate and her turn's over with, you're gonna remove 1 stack, not 2. You don't remove all the stack. It's just 1 stack, which means after her turn ends and somebody else attacks, she's gonna follow up again and then the stack comes back. And that's gonna happen in perpetuity throughout the entirety of the duration of the fights and the battles that you're in. So this light cone is disgusting, bro. And I'm telling you right now, you pick this shit up on your Feixiao. Oh, mwah, Steph's kiss. Now look, I know I'm a hell of a salesman. The salesman part here is not really what I'm aiming for. What I'm trying to tell you though, is if you're gonna invest in Feixiao, do it correctly or just skip the character and wait for a time where you have better resources to where you're really able to invest in her. She is quite expensive, but if you invest in her right, God damn it, Bobby, she's gonna be doing some damage, okay? Now let's take a look at what the other light cones are on the banner. As I said, this is a banger fucking banner. So you're not taking an L if you invest into this signature light cone banner because of what the other light cones are. The other problem with Feixiao is this bitch needs other hunt path characters. Like there's some teams where you're running 3 hunt path characters. Now we have the free to play Her to Store light cone, where you get your crit rate up to 32% and all that. You can put that on 1, right? But if you're using March 7th and Mose, well, he needs a light cone too. And now they have sword play underneath her banner. So if you get her light cone, you get sword play with that. Then you have the free to play Her to Hunt Path light cone. Now, if you're running that Mose March 7th Feixiao comp, everybody is accounted for. It's a very expensive hunt path comp, but regardless, sword play is one of the best hunt path light cones in the game as a budget option. This light cone gives a ridiculous amount of damage bonus so long as you target 1 target only, which Mose, by the way, he puts prey on a target and you're only supposed to hit the target that he's putting prey on. So this is a good option for him. even a good option for March 7th. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. You want to cover the board thoroughly. So it's not like you're pulling on a signature Lycone banner where it's fucking garbage. The final, like, nip it in the bud, bro. Like, the value, the real value, one of the most broken Lycones in the game. This motherfucker right here. Resolution shines as a pearl. You put this on your Pella. You can put this on your Black Swan. You can even put it on your Zhao Shou. Although it's not recommended on him. You can put it on your fucking Silver Wolf. You can put it on literally any goddamn Nihility character. I put it on Welt. It is quite universally applicable to all Nihility Path units. I've even found a situation where I slapped it on my Kafka one time. I'm serious. So you're not really taking an L pulling on this Lycone's banner. This one here is actually a very good Lycone too. I've used it on my Jingyuan because I skipped out on a signature Lycone. I've used this on obviously my Herta. And you can even use it on, what's her name? Jade. You can even put this bad boy on a Jade. She's gonna pop off them follow-up attacks. There might be somebody else I'm forgetting about. Regardless, every single one of these Lycones is of high value. So I strongly recommend, if you can afford it, most importantly, pick up Feixiao's Lycone. If you're going to invest in her, if you're going to main in her, you won't regret it. Oh yeah, I almost uploaded that video, completely forgetting to mention this very important context. The other reason Feixiao's signature Lycone is so broken, defensive shred, as we all know, it has insane scaling in this game, all the way up to 100%. That's not the only thing that's crazy though. Feixiao's kit is self-sufficient. She gives herself attack percent, a sizable amount, for ample amount of turns. She gives herself a crit damage bonus. She also gives herself an additive damage bonus. She literally gives herself every single formula piece to increase damage, except defense shred. So once you acquire her signature Lycone, she's now going to give herself additive damage bonus, attack percent boost, crit damage boost to follow-up attacks, and then defensive shred. And it all will be applicable to her ultimate, which is the most powerful form of DPS for Feixiao. Then you throw in the team and what they provide. You got Mose and what's her name? Topaz given a vulnerability multiplicative damage bonus. That's separate from all the things I just mentioned. And then you have Robin given over 1,000 attack plus 50% damage bonus, more additive, and then add additional damage on top of hers. So like when you add in all these variables, every single piece is there except defensive shred. So once you pick up the signature Lycone, now defensive shred has been covered as well, and this bitch is just gonna do crazy damage. So that is now the final like selling point of her Lycone. And again, I'm just telling you the truth. If you can't afford it, don't pull the shit, all right? I just want to make sure you guys are informed with information so that you know the score, okay? That's gonna wrap up this video. I hope I brought you guys some good value. As always, I'm 100% picking up her Sig. If you're asking the question of, should I pick up her Sig or should I pick up E1 Robin? Now that's a different story, because E1 Robin gives all type res pen, making her insanely fucking broken as a support. I can't really answer that question for you. I'll be honest. E1 Robin's actually it's pretty damn strong. Yeah, that's for you to decide, man. I don't know. But thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.